Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanvitam Scha Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Jakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Ki Baika Vidya Yamarya Darakshiti Vaishnavanam Kripavalam Madhava Prestakami Shri Bhakti Ram Bharatimashayami Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Sri Varshavanavadevi Daitaya Kripavate Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namah Madhurya Chvala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudappa Siddhanta Dvantarine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubheva Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jai Ho. So Dandavad to all of you, and I'm again very, very thankful and grateful to have the opportunity to meet you all in this call, and yes, so that we can try to reflect a little bit about the teachings of our Guru Varga. Just today I was sitting with Babaji Maharaj here, and he wrote one letter, and one devotee, where he was saying, he was writing that that a black day means, like, because this devotee was a little bit, material life can be sometimes not so easy. So then he wrote that the black day means a day devoid of Harikatha, which is devoid of Harikatha, Kirtan, and to the Hari Smriti, means the remembrance of the Lord. And he also wrote that at any condition, somehow one should never leave Hari Bhajan. And because, yes, sometimes life is really testing us, heavily, and sometimes really some letters are there which, people are put in difficult situations. So, but somehow still it's, we get always some trouble, in this world. It's a must, either by body, by mind, or by nature. Just here in Mayapur also, just before today, actually the water level increased so much that many of those who living just on the border of the Saraswati Nadi, they are underwater. They have to move because they have very difficult because the water has reached such a level that everything, it's usually, Babaji Maharaj told that previously it was happen regularly. Now for a long time it did not happen, that like such much water was there. But now these days, so that's, it just comes suddenly from nature. Or this all, the world brings all this problem within, by nature, by the body is making problem, our mind is making problem, but still under all these circumstances somehow we have to always remember Hari, Guru and Vaishnava. That is a must, because that's the actual, the only way that we can be saved, our soul. So, yes, but don't worry, when you come, I think there will be no water, so it's just now for some time, so let's see how the condition will be in a few days, if it will again rain or more water will come, so we have to see. And so just now, recently also, there were very, so many days now of auspicious days, like the disappearance day of our Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and also it was the Dhirobhav of Srila Haridas Thakur. Then there was the Vishwarup Mahotsav, where those who are it's possible that we can shave, because it's indicating the half of the months, so they are the Prabhus, they can shave, and like this. So, and also Bhaktivinoda Thakur's appearance day. So a lot of great opportunities to connect with our Guru Varga, which is really eternally present. So they are always with us and give us chance to remember them. And yes, so the most powerful way to connect with them, that is to hear from someone who has a strong sambandha with our Guru Varga, like at present we have the chance to hear from Srila Baba Maharaj, and so that will give us bumper success if we hear from such devotees who have developed an actual relationship, with all those personalities. And if we go on hearing from such devotees, then sooner or later also our sambandha, our relationship with Guru and Vaishnava will grow more and more. So that's how it should be. So, and it is much more beneficial to hear about the lives and the character of these great and pure devotees than to put so much effort or hard labor in trying to study the scriptures, the Vedas. Srimad Bhagavatam itself is saying, Shrutasya pumsam suchira shamasyam nananjaso suribir ittito artaha tattat kunanushavanam mukunda padaravindam hridayeshu yesham. So it's saying that Shrutasya pumsam suchira shamasyam, one can put so much hard labor in trying to dive into Vedanta, but still it will be very difficult. So much more easy, it's just tat kunanushavanam mukunda, to glorify or to hear the glorification of the devotees, about the Bhagavad Parshads, all those eternal associates of the Lord. Then that will very easily, Bhakti can be awakened. So, yes, and then if we hear from them, again we have to chew it, like Babaji Maharaj always telling us, like if you take, then you have to also chew it, deliberate on it, and meditate on it, Also for our own purification, we can try to sing their glories according to our capacity. And Babaji Maharaj always saying there should be no gapping, in the remembrance of Hari and Guru Vaishnava. And when we meditate on them, when we speak about them, then remembrance must be there, because otherwise we cannot speak or meditate on them. It's impossible. So, but even more important than to sing their glories is like really to to live a life according to all that what we are hearing from Guru and Vaishnava. And our Guru Varga, like, they are the best examples, they are living Harikatha. So and that's why Babaji Maharaj many times he emphasizes that that acharan, the behavior aspect, or the idealism, adarsha, that is the most important. And there was also one Christian saint. It was his name. Maybe some of you know him. Francis. In English, I say Franciscus from Assisi. It's in Italy. And he was very deeply absorbed in the Christianity, the worship of Jesus and this. So, and he said one remarkable thing, very nice. He said that, because it's just showing that point of acharan, he said yes to his followers, go on and preach the gospel all the time, and if necessary, then use words. Very nice, because really he is giving a warning to all those who are only doing some so-called lip service. So many, they like to speak about God, they like to preach or whatever, but they themselves, they are not following. And but actually the point is that our life should be the testimonium for, we ourselves, like Gandhi also. He was one time asked, hey, can you tell us what is your message? And then Gandhi was also a nice answer. He said, my life is my message. It's very simple, but that should be, it's not what we talk. Also an English saying is there, pay less attention to what man is saying, just watch what they are doing. And that's the thing where we have to put our attention. Our preaching should not be just for 2 hours in front of a mammoth gathering. No. The whole life has to become like in line with our Guru Varga. All their idealism, their acharya, what they are doing during the day, we have to become that. And the more we develop these qualities, not imitating, actually following, then that is that is really making such devotees can change the whole world with their idealism. Like our Guru Varga, they are there. So those sadhus who are totally in line with Guru Varga, but they even don't need to speak a single word, actually, because their idealism, their acharya itself, it speaks more than enough. And their life is like Harikatha in applied form. So that's where we also have to come to that point. So how we act after hearing Harikatha, that is more important, because all of our actions will show if we really have listened rightly or not. The actions are showing, at the end. It's what we are doing. That is the proof of our hearing. to sit quiet in front of sadhu for 2 hours, everybody can do. No? Everybody is for most of the people it is possible to go to Harikatha for 2 hours, but how we are living the other 22 hours, that is the question. No? And so the test is not really at the time of hearing Harikatha, be it like live, someone has the chance to sit directly in front of the sadhu, or it be in front of the laptop, one just listen once on from the internet, some Harikatha. But the test is how we react, no? In what life brings, some unfavorable situations, they come all of a sudden, or also all our dealings with other persons, with situations, with the surroundings, no? This is all our, this is at the end what is counting. No? That is showing if we are actually hearing Harikatha or not. So it is like, this example, somehow I can say that, it's like going to the dentist, let's say, if you go to the dentist, everybody should go to the dentist every half year, no? It's like said, because in that way not much harm can happen to your teeth if you do it regularly, if you go once in a half year. But still, only that meeting, which is taking place once in a half year, that will not be enough if we are not brushing daily our teeth. No? Our daily morning routine and evening routine is a must, so we have to brush the teeth. And without this, so then it will be a big problem. No? So similarly, we will not have always the chance, to be in front of Sadhu, Guru and Vaishnava directly. And that is really why we have to take so seriously the instructions and follow them perfectly during the other time, where we are not in front of Guru and Vaishnava. My Gurudev, he always used to say that if we cannot directly associate with Guru and Vaishnava, so then always we have to remember all their teachings, all their instructions at every step in our life, and also apply them in our daily life. So in this way we can be saved. And our heart stays clean somehow. But if we don't follow, then like someone who never cares about his deed during the year, then will have a big problem when he comes to meet the dentist at the end. The dentist can still try to do his best to fix it, but the procedure will be more difficult and painful. But if we care already during the year with these small things in our daily life, we follow all the instructions of Guru and Darshan, then there will be not so much problem there. So that's why we have to be very careful. I hope you could catch the point what I want to say. It's just proportional. I mean, if you go half a year, of course we have to try to be as much in Harikatha as possible, but just the proportion, let's say in a day, if you even have daily the chance to hear Harikatha, then how long you will hear? You will hear maybe 2 hours. You will sit in front of the sadhu and hear for 2 hours, or more, 3-4 hours. But then what the rest of the day? So that's what I mean with brushing the teeth. It's necessary. One has to follow all the instructions during the rest of this time. To sit and hear carefully, that's okay. But then the real life begins, and we have to act according to what we have heard. If we are not doing that, then what we are listening is 2 hours or 4 hours. This way I meant. And yeah, what we can say now about all these personalities, just to purify myself, my dirty heart, I can say a few words I would like to say about our Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, because he is the pioneer, from all the Vaishnavas. So if we start with Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and who brought actually that stream of bhakti, he is called Nirasya Vigyaniha Bhakti Ganga Pravahanottita Sarvaloka Bhagiratu Nityam Tyam Vadamkim Bhavetta Sao Bhakti Vinodate. Srila Bhakti Rakshak Srila Goswami writes this, that like Bhagirathi Maharaj, he has brought the Ganga to this earth planet. Also, in the same way, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he has brought the stream of bhakti to this planet, to this earth. So we are all so much indebted to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He is like the root of all what we are getting nowadays. So if we see Gaudiya Math, then it's equal to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It's synonym to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And we can see that externally in this world, maybe things come and go and they change. And but the foundation of Bhaktivinoda Dhara, these teachings, they are never able to change. They will never change. They cannot be changed. Now in this age, we see that there is so much, especially this time now, there's a lot of change for all of us, and so-called technical advancements and this and that. And if we look like 20, 30 years, 50 years back, it looked completely different. Okay, that's external changes, and the devotees also, they can go with these changes. We also use those changes. That is, it's not that we are against it, we can also use it in a way. So like Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur himself, he was very innovative, how to represent bhakti at his time and circumstances. So he made some bhajans in the style of some type of music which was very popular at that moment, at that time period. So clever. He writing some bhajans about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a style which was very popular in Bengali music. And in this way he he bring all these people in contact with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching, because he put all his, he is like called also Saragrahi, one who puts the essence, who can get the essence out of the scripture. Like the bee, he is going from here and there to all those scriptures and give us the nectar. And then in this way, in all his bhajans, Babaji Maharaj often he is saying to us that just by going through the kirtans and bhajans of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, you can get everything. Narottam Das Thakur, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, everything, they put all the essence of all the scriptures. It's very difficult, and also one needs so much time to go through all the scriptures. It's not possible, but they have put the essence for us. So they are so kind, so merciful, and even they made it in a style, at that time Bhaktivinoda Thakur, some few kirtans are there in this a particular style which was very much appreciated at that time. The people of Bengal were fond of this music. So he was very clever, and also we see how Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he used also everything, all these new technologies. At his time it was different, but they were before riding with horse cars here in India, then he used the car. So the changes of this world, they are no problem. Also Prabhupada, he was making all this, he was the first who started all these exhibitions, to show the public all the leelas and pastimes and teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through different, it's like like a cinema, you cannot say this, like some, not puppets, like puppets, they are organized in a nice way and devotees are standing there and explaining these pastimes. So they make it very attractive for the ordinary people. So they were very innovative, to always, they go with this flow of time. That's not a problem. And we also, we don't care. That's also nowadays not a problem. We can also go on social media, we can use this and that. That's fine, because nowadays, you see, who is going for book distribution? Everything changed, the people are reading, they're reading on the screen, some PDF books or some, all these things, and also watching videos, hearing in the internet, so all these things. And that's okay, it's not a problem, but to change something in the whole process, that is not allowed. The principles, the rules of the Gaudiya Guru Varga, they always, they have to be the same, they have to be protected. And for this reason, all our Gaudiya Guru Varga, they are all like guardians, who are protecting this treasure. That nobody dare to even touch these teachings, because they should be as pure as they are, without contamination. If anyhow or anywhere some pollution enters, then immediately, the alarm goes by those devotees, and they immediately set out, like Srila Bhakti-Dayat Madhav Goswami Maharaj said, we are fire brigade men. If it burns somewhere, then immediately they run to that place. So burning means like also apasiddhanta, some places where people they try to pollute the actual teachings of our Gaudiya Guru Varga. And because the most important thing is to separate, to show. Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he used to say that try just to understand what bhajan means. Bhajan means try to understand the difference between Bhakti Vinod Dhara and A-Bhakti Vinod Dhara. Because at that time already there was so much dilution, and in the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all kind of things were preached. And Srila Prabhupada, and they were strongly against this. And so yes, this is very difficult. Nowadays, if you see everything is polluted, diluted, even if you go to the ordinary market, in this age of Kali, everyone tries to dilute, to cheat people, you cannot get a pure honey or something, they all mix it with some sugar, or you cannot get pure ghee, also very difficult. What to speak of milk, they also dilute it, so everything. And then what to speak of that part of bhakti, it's also everyone try to dilute it and contaminate it. So that's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Haridas Thakur, Gurudev, and Srila Babaji Maharaj, they are day and night engaged just in keeping that place, that Namahata, pure. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he saw the pollution at his time, and he was tirelessly, he was writing day and night, composing and writing protest notes and this and that. So to preach the actual pure stream of Mahaprabhu, that is called and known to us as Bhakti Vinod Dhara, the stream of Bhakti Vinod Dhara's teachings. And in the same way also, Haridas Thakur, he made never any compromise with pure bhakti. And the same is with all our Gaudiya Guru Varga, no? And their utmost priority is always to keep these principles, this Siddhanta, which are this idealism intact. And if you see our Gurudev Srila Bhakti Vigan Bharati Goswami, he never made any compromise with the pure principles. No? That's why he's also Sri Krishna Chaitanya ki Bhaikya Ya Maryada Rakshiti Vash Ya Maryada Rakshana. He is the protector of these principles also, of the Maryada of the Vaishnava, which is so important, that etiquette, that Siddhanta. But unfortunately, there are so many antagonists or demons, who always try to pollute and the pure Siddhanta. And that's why, in the case of Srila Bhakti Vigan Bharati Goswami, at the end he took such a form that he had to, after 60 years, he was more than 60 years, he was serving as the secretary of Chaitanya Math, he just had to go. You see how the situation is nowadays in Kali Yuga, So he had to leave the Math at that time. Somehow it was also arranged, somehow this situation by the Lord. So, and from this we can also remember the teachings of our Guru Varga, that Gaudiya Math is not a place of cement and bricks. Maybe he has left Chaitanya Math, but Chaitanya Math, he is the embodiment of the Chaitanya Math. Chaitanya Math he is a living Chaitanya Math. And that's what Prabhupada wanted to make out of all his preachers, living Mridangas, living Maths, living Gaudiya Maths. It is not a place made of cement and bricks. So rather like all these pure devotees, like our Gurudev Srila Bhakti Vigan Bharati Goswami, and they are all like living Gaudiya Maths. And Srila Yudhisthira Maharaj also said to Vidura, Bhavatvita Bhagavatastirtha Puto Swayam Vibho Tirti Kurvanti Tirtani Swantastena Gadatvritaha. That you come to this place, you are itself, he said to Vidura, you are itself a tirtha, a holy place. So, and you come to all those holy places which are polluted because of some demons, and you purify all those, your presence alone purifies all the contaminations on those holy places. So in the same way, all our, actually those pure Gaudiya Guru Vargas, they are themselves all tirthas, holy places, themselves, we don't need to go anywhere. If we have the chance to meet with such a powerful pure devotee, then he is the embodiment of all holy places in the whole universe. So there is no necessary to go anywhere else to purify us or to be to associate with. So, and yes, Srila Bhakti Vigan Bharati Maharaj and all those pure devotees, they just come to purify the whole contaminated situation. But unfortunately many see them as their enemy, and like we can see the same with Srila Shyamdas Babaji Maharaj. He also is like a living Gaudiya Math, a holy tirtha itself. He is the embodiment of all these holy places. So, but who is able to see it? I am also not able to see it, so what to speak. But it's difficult for people to. Most of them, they see Babaji Maharaj as their enemy. So because also Babaji Maharaj always saying that yes, they have their privilege, to see me as their enemy, but surely I am not their enemy. I can embrace all of them, he is saying. I only want to see that, yes, they just follow all the principles and the Siddhanta of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta in toto, and then until this is not the case, then it is my duty to bark, as he says in his own words, to bark like a dog. And because he is saying, I am like a loyal and faithful dog of my Guru Varga. That is how he identifies himself. And we also know it from Srila Bhakti Sarvasvato Mara Charane Sapiya Vijeto Mara Kare Tumito Thakura Tomara Kukura Boliya Jano Hamore. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is also saying that I'm like a dog from my Guru Varga. So in the same way, Babaji Maharaj gives his identification as a loyal, faithful dog of the Guru Varga. And we know Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj also, he always was encouraging Srila Baba Maharaj when he came. No? Sometimes Babaji Maharaj was coming to Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj to check his protest notes, which he was ordered by some Vaishnavas to write about different problems which arise here and there. And all the time Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj, yes, go on, you publish it. And he is saying also that how Bhagavan has put you in such a situation, this is actually the seva of an acharya. No? And go on, publish. So that was the remark. And Babaji Maharaj said he never even changed any comma or any full stop. He said, no, publish, go on. And yes, so that was their relationship. No? The Srila Baba Maharaj and Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj, they had a very intimate relationship. I saw it with my own eyes, according to my capacity, when I was in Puri. And that time it was the Abhibhav, the Vyasa Puja of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And they both were there. And then the main speaker was Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj. And when he was speaking, then also Babaji Maharaj was sitting in the assembly with his white clothes, no? Babaji Vesh. And then he just looked in his eyes. He just looked in his and he spoke. The whole Harikatha seems like only for him. Who knows why, what was going on in his mind, but that was how it looked from outside, that they just have a private talk, with each other. And from that moment I could realize that yes, really, they have an intimate, very, very intimate relationship. And Babaji Maharaj also confirmed that later many times, that so many times he knows Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami for a long time. He was always coming and they were discussing this and that. So very intimate relationship, very loving relationship. These Vaishnavas, they have so much affection for each other. And yes, in this way, Gurudev give also some direction, some indication, even without speaking, because Gurudev did not speak to me, you go to that Vaishnava. But somehow in my heart he could, by his mercy I realized, this is really someone where I have to keep hold on. I have to hold his feet. And really, because shortly after that Gurudev left, and but somehow by Gurudev's mercy my life was placed in the hands of Babaji Maharaj by my Gurudev, and I'm really, really so grateful. And it took not long that I started, then after to hear from him more and more, and and also all this indication happened at this place, at the Abhibhav place of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur at his Vyasa Puja. So in this way, I was really lucky that by Gurudev's mercy he showed me, yes, that is where you have to, in which direction you have to go. Because at that, I was not knowing that Gurudev will leave so early, but then now something by now I realize. And because all our Guru Varga, they are like football players. They pass the ball from this person to that person. They just want to pass the ball in the goal. That is the final end. So and in this way I was just passed on. And now Babaji Maharaj is playing with me. So let's see what will happen. And then, yeah, I think I will stop here.